What's up, Leo? All right, so we are going to be jumping into our reading. Now, the word that came to me to describe the energy that's surrounding you now and that will be lingering on out throughout this next transit for you is underrated. Now, I had underrated, but then the other word was undervalued, okay? So underrated, like maybe let's say whole time you was a 10, right? You the best song on the CD, but you got skipped. Somebody misvalued you or something, devalued you. They put you at a 6 when you was a 10. Maybe they just weren't aware. But someone did not understand your value until now, that is. Of course, it's always when you lose something or the presence of someone or something is not there that all of a sudden it becomes more valuable. When you always think someone is going to be there, or you always think you have something, it's like you don't give it as much attention as you would if you lost it. You know, you wouldn't understand how much you love it or how much you really wanted it until it's gone. Okay? So this is the energy that I'm feeling for you all. Also, there's a group of you guys who were like working on a project, or maybe you were a part of some like music group, or you were part of some work team or something, and let's say you got fired. Let's say they put you out the music group. Let's say you had to quit because people are shysty and shady. Okay, that group is now feeling the impact of your loss. They're feeling like I was saying, you're underrated. Like take for example, let's say you was in a rap group, right? And they didn't value your bars, they didn't value your contribution. But then when you're gone and they sitting there scratching their head trying to figure out how we're going to throw this track together, what we're going to do, it's like, yeah, because you got rid of your MVP, all right? Underrated, undervalued. And now people are seeing how hard it is without you, okay? So let us go to this oracle deck to see advantages, blockages, why is it so hard, or what did you contribute that made this thing so great? It's hard. Failure. Yes. Somebody tried to do something without you. They thought, we don't need Leo. We can do it ourselves. You know what? Just go ahead and fire Leo because Leo, they don't contribute much to this company. Just get rid of Leo because their bars ain't that high. You know what? Tell Leo we don't need them anymore. Don't come back. Your services are no longer needed. And then they try to do it without you. Now, this can be in a romantic relationship as well. Like, I can do better than Leo. I can go find somebody better than Leo. And then they went and they tried and boom. Okay. So anyway, I understand. What did I just say? I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay. Some of you guys, somebody feels like they made a mistake. Okay. Someone feels like either undervalued you, underrated you, devalued you, didn't give you your props, but it didn't work. Okay, I'm sorry, but that I'm like serves you right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't even trying to be, and no offense to no cross watches and nothing like this, especially if you know that you're the one who got rid of a Leo and So anyway, let's see what else. Acceptance. So now either they accept, okay, this is a lot harder, or I accept that you did contribute. Okay, I gotta go ahead and I gotta eat that, I gotta swallow that. Or you're accepting the fact that, hey, okay, you don't need me? Fine. I'll go off somewhere else where I'm needed, where I'm valued, where I am rated A or whatever I'm supposed to be rated, because that's what you deserve. But this says, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So for a lot of you guys, this was a permanent thing. You couldn't change the fact that that person left you. You couldn't change or help the fact that they fired you from that. And you couldn't change or fix that these people didn't believe in you or didn't value you. You had to accept the fact that, listen, if I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to have to be the biggest believer in myself than anybody. Okay? I accept that my success is not hinging upon the people who don't see me or my vision or my authenticity and my skills, my talent. Okay? You accepted that. You come to grips with that. And for a lot of you all, you don't trip. Or if you're presented with these situations now, don't trip. They don't need you. They don't want you. They dumped you, left you. I can do better than you. Oh, we don't need you. Fine. Accept it. Because you're going to go somewhere where you're much valued and you're much needed. And well respected. Okay, let's see what else we get. Judgment. Okay, and I also just heard misjudge. So someone was under judgment, or they judged you. Okay, you were under someone's judgment. Okay, but they misjudged you. Okay, and now you might even have someone reevaluating the way that they judge people or the way that they look at it. It's like, well, maybe you can't judge a book by the cover. You know, maybe I should have got to dive in a little bit deeper into Leo to see their contribution. Okay, but I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay, let's get to our spread. All right, so things were a lot harder than expected. Things did not go quite as planned. That's like, I'm gonna bake this cake, but you know what, skip the eggs. And then when they tasted the cake, it's like, ooh, maybe I did need those eggs. You know, like that. Center of the reading. Ooh, come on, Leo. This is you right here. Acceptance is where it falls on top of. You accept it. Listen, okay, you don't need this. You don't need this. Oh, you want to get rid of this? Oh, you want to try to do it without this? And I just heard King Leo. So King Leo, Queen Leo, as I got for two other signs, a lot of feminine energy, or a lot of women have been coming across with masculine energy. So although you are a woman, a lot of women have been grinding and going so hard and holding down the household and, you know, doing bad all by themselves, that their energy, they operate more so in the masculine energy. So a lot of women these days are coming across as kings. Okay? No offense to no males. We love the masculines. But a lot of feminine energy, and with other signs as well, women have been coming up as kings. Okay? So whatever it is you're doing, you bossing it up to the max. Okay? Spontaneous behavior. Oh, this is, okay, Spirit wants me to go through the list of why they fell without you. Okay? Well, because first of all, you have king energy. Okay? We're not talking about children. We're not talking about knights and pages. No, we're talking about king energy. We're talking about royalty. We're talking about major contribution. This is the king of action. This is the king of think quick on my feet. This is the king of multitasking. This is the king that you call on when you need something done pronto and you need muscle, or you need someone strong, or you need someone with a lot of endurance. You need someone who's going to be able to put in that work. This is the one that you call. But this is the one that they thought they could do it without. Let's see. Let's keep going. What is it crossed by? The Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is news. This is information, message. Some of you guys may have heard back, may have gotten a message back, or may have heard like through the grapevine, heard from afar, saw on social media, got a news, got a DM or whatever, about this failure. Or maybe this is the information. This just in right here, right now. Things didn't quite work out. Okay. Also, I have to say, because I saw it, a lot of you, for the women who were dealing with a man who you felt more so like you had to do a lot of the work or whatever. Remember I was saying something about devalued, underrated, undervalued. I just heard the word demasculated or something. Some of y'all have been dealing with someone who was not as, like, their energy was more feminine and yours was more masculine. Take this how it applies. And because of that, they either felt like intimidated or they felt like they couldn't keep up. And that, for somebody, is the sole reason why they ran off with somebody else. Now, that's for somebody specifically, because you've been trying to figure out, well, what did I do? Well, how come I can't do this? And how come they left me for that person? And I did everything for this person. I did everything. Yeah, you did everything like this king. You know, you held it down. You held them down. You did this. You did. And after a while, you became more man than your man. And that intimidated them. And they had to run off and go be with a more feminine energy so that they can feel masculine, although they may not have been producing that masculine energy around you. I'm feeling like for somebody, like somebody can't be the man. Now, if you're a man right now, just give me a minute with the ladies. somebody felt like they couldn't be the man with you because your energy was so masculine that they had no choice but to take like the female energy that you left over. Okay, this is to hurt nobody's feelings. Okay, but this is just to show you how much of a go-getter you are, how much value you do have. So you need to take that and find somebody who matches your energy. Okay. Also, the other thing I'm getting with this, there is a person who wants to reach out to you. Some of you all actually have someone who was like a good, like let's say who had King's energy, but they undervalued you at that time. They didn't understand, you know, like your vision. They didn't see it. They didn't get it at that time. But now they do, and that person may reach out to you. They may say something to you. Okay, let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper into it. What's at the deep root of it? The Five of Swords. So it's like this every man for themselves energy. Someone looking out for them. Okay. I'm going to, okay, let's just say money was involved, right? I'm going to get rid of Leo because let's just say it's a project. We're going to get a check and I want a bigger cut. Okay, so they eliminate Leo because they want to get a bigger cut. Take this example and apply it to your situation. So they go to do their thing, but without Leo, the thing they was going to do, the people don't even want to have nothing to do with it, or it doesn't work out that way. Okay, and the every man for themselves really left them sitting there by themselves. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get to the recent past and see what happened. Ooh. That wants to jump over. That's the Three of Pentacles. Workplace environment. It falls on top of failure. So it's the workplace environment. It's some type of project, some type of skill, or it could be some type of third-party situation. Remember I was telling you all, somebody had to run off and be with somebody else to feel more masculine or to feel more feminine or whatever the case may be. They ran off here to that extra party or had that third thing going on, that sad thing going on, but it didn't work out. Okay. And also it could be that part. Remember I was saying about money compensation. Let's say we was getting a check, Pentacles, and we don't want too many heads. We don't want too many hands. So let's eliminate Leo and we can all get a bigger check. Meanwhile, none of y'all won't get a check. Like if Leo ain't getting a check, none of y'all getting a check. And that's how it may have even happened to some things. I'm seeing a show, like maybe a concert. It was a few of y'all. And y'all supposed to go perform. And they wanted you. Little did the group know they was looking for it for you. But when they showed up without you, it's like, nah, I don't want none of y'all. Leo ain't here. Leo was the whole point. Leo was the main attraction, you know? So take that how it goes. That's just maybe one of y'all. But take that idea and apply it to your situation. It's like that. Okay? Let's see what's crowning this whole thing. The Five of Cups. Do I have to go through what the Five of Cups is? Okay. Someone wallowing in their feelings, wallowing in regret, wallowing in their failure. Everything they shoulda, coulda, woulda, did. If they can go back, if they know now. If they knew back then what they know now, they would have done it different. Blah, blah, blah. Pull out the violins, guys. Yeah. All of that, okay? There's crying. There's tears. Oh, if I would have known that the grass wasn't green on the other side. Y'all know how I go. And this is so funny. It falls on the third party, that mistake. I understand that making a mistake. Even like in the workplace situation, like where it's they went to go try to do a gig without you, but they tried to replace you with someone else. It's like, no. But that's not going to work. That's not who we want. Unless it's Leo, no. But anyway, there's crying, there's regret, there's someone who feels sad. They feel bad, okay? They misjudged it. They misvalued it. They got it wrong, okay? I got it wrong. Let's see what's in the near future. The Six of Swords, moving on. So either they're moving on or you're moving on. You're moving on from the situation. You're moving past it. You've accepted it. And I'm not coming back. I don't care if you do message me. I don't care if you do tell me you feel without me and you need me and my expertise. I'm moving on. Okay? I'm going somewhere else where I'm going to be valued. where I'm going to be appreciated, where I'm going to be celebrated and not tolerated. Okay? So let's see. This is either them moving on or you moving on. People one, card two. Let's see what's up with the Six of Swords moving forward. Honesty. Wow. Now, I like what this says. Listen, it says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So for some of you guys, whoever this is coming back, they're probably not going to be honest. Like, oh yeah, I ran away and I cheated and I lied and da da da. I think I was telling that to Capricorn or maybe Pisces. But nobody's going to come back that direct at this time. And you can't expect them to tell the truth, okay? But you can tell yourself the truth. I know that's what you did. And now I'm moving on. I don't need to seek revenge because I'm seeking my reward. My reward is Six of Swords. It's over there where things are calm, where I'm appreciated. Going back in the opposite direction is only going to lead me where? Back to the Five of Swords, to the people who are all about themselves. Yep. And I just heard for $1. Like somebody may have traded you or dropped you or put you out or something for $1. It may have been money center. But anyway, honesty for people. Be real with yourself now. Okay, people two. Card two. Grief. Okay, so whoever this is, they're coming back with a bunch of grief or they can acknowledge it. And listen to what this one says. I understand that losing something, let's replace something with Leo. I understand that losing Leo is an opportunity to appreciate it, or Leo, okay? So now someone is coming back. They have that heavy heart, that grief, that Five of Cups energy, and they appreciate you now, okay? I realize it's a lot harder without you, or I realize that I shouldn't have made that mistake. I shouldn't have done that, okay? This failure is putting me in my feelings. And sometimes when people actually take a look at their feelings and examine themselves, they come to the conclusion that, yeah, they may have been wrong. They might not tell you they was wrong, but, you know, this grief, they understand. They don't have to say out loud that they were wrong to feel the grief inside. They can smile and pretend all they want to, but go home or cry in the car. You see what I'm saying? So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Let's see what is in the fear space. The Seven of Wands. So maybe some of you guys are afraid to take up for yourself because this is your energy right here. Afraid to stand up for yourself, or you were afraid to stand up for yourself in this situation. And for some of you guys, I just heard, all my life I had to fight. But I'm also hearing the fighting stops here. Some of you guys are done. You've cleared out this cycle. This was the last little piece that you had to grow from. You had to learn from it, and moving forward, you know your value and you're going to demand it up front. Nobody gets a chance to walk all over you. Nobody gets a chance to use you. Nobody gets a chance to have you as part of their team, but devalue you and not give you the credit that's due, okay? But a lot of you guys, you're going to have to have this stance in this position moving forward. Standing up for yourself, your wand in hand, and no matter what other people do or say, a lot of y'all moving forward in like business too, like entrepreneurial endeavors, this is a every man for themselves type in industry. Everybody is looking to fight to win, okay? At all costs. Keep a genuine heart, but at the same time, fight like a dog for your dreams and for your spot in whatever industry you're trying to get into, okay? Let's go ahead. Let's see what you look like right now. Ooh. Say what? Now, again, a lot of you feminines are coming across energetically in the masculine energy because you had to, because all your life you had to fight. Look at her. She's beautiful, right? But don't she look like a warrior? You know what I'm saying? She don't look like no little chick who just gonna go sit down and make sure her nails are filed. No, she gonna grab a bat and swing. Bada bada swing. So a lot of you guys, that's why you're coming across so masculine, okay? Now, my fellas out there, you're coming across this king energy, okay? So it's cool. And you know what's funny? How I was telling you guys earlier, you're going to have to find someone who matches your energy. Well, here we go. We got two kings. So whether this is two ladies hooking up in business now because you've been through all of the crap and now you finally met another woman who a boss just as much as you, or fellas, same thing. You met another guy or another partner or somebody who's just as boss-like. They're just as much as a man as you, okay? And y'all like the best of both worlds, complement each other like the yin and the yang, okay? Y'all, wherever this person lacks, you have that skill. Whatever you lack, they have that skill. Okay, this is the spontaneous action person. This is the smart, logical person. Let's go crunch those numbers. Let's go get this stuff together. The plan, the logical plan. This person is like, well, I'll go do it. I'll go do it. You know. So which one are you? All right. Also, this can be a couple as well. So don't be dismayed by the fact that it's two men. It can be two ladies, man or lady. This can be a couple as well. A power couple. Two very strong, dominant people taking over the world. Okay. So let's see. But yeah, now you come across the King of Swords. Okay, Spirit wants me to do it again. Give you all of the things about this king, even though I kind of went into it. Very organized, structured, logical thinker. Okay. Someone who moves and who operates playing chess and not checkers. All right. If it don't make sense, I chop it with my sword. Get it out of here. Get it the F up out of here. You know, that type of thing. And so maybe some of you guys switched up your energy, whereas this was the one you were always the one who would get up and go do it and go out there and be spontaneous, and they can call you at any time, and you had to switch up your energy. Like, nope, King of Swords, instead of me carrying around a wand and I'll do it, I'm going to carry around a sword and I'll chop you off. How about that? Gee, Leo. But again, I was telling you, you got to fight like a dog in this industry, or whatever industry. And boundaries is going to be key. Okay? Let's see what else. What do you hope for at this time? What do they hope for? Seven of Pentacles. Invest in yourself. Invest in your currency. Okay? Currency to me is your gifts, your skills, your talents, the things that will bring you money and generational wealth and all of that. And she's growing that. That's a pentacle tree, aka a money tree. So a lot of you guys are growing with investments. This is also self-care, self-love. Okay? The more you invest in yourself, the more you're going to demand other people to pay for that investment. You don't get to get me for free after I've invested all of this. Okay? And when I say free, I mean treating a person right, giving a person respect. Like, all of that kind of stuff counts as currency as well. Not just your money, but your respect, your loyalty, all of that. All of that. Okay? That's part of this little investment tree right here. All right? Give me all of that. Or give me nothing. All right? Self-care, self-love. The more you love yourself, the more other people will love you too. You'll give up that vibe and that energy. The more you take care of yourself, the more low vibrational people will look at you and say, nah, I can't even do nothing with that. Okay? And then the high vibrational people will say, man, how can I invest more? How can I enhance more? All right? Let's see what else we get. How does this all end? Knight of Swords with the rude awakening. All right. So remember, I was telling you in the near future, you're going Six of Swords. You're moving on. I feel like someone is going to come back and it's going to be like a re-offer, because this knight comes back in with new sources and information. But who they coming back to? Well, you look like the King of Swords. So whoever is wanting to come back and apologize, oh yeah, you know, we failed, it was a lot harder without you. It's going to be a rude awakening when they come back and they see the king. See, when they left the castle, you was the servant. You was the maid. But next time they come back to that castle and knock on that door, you're going to answer wearing the robe. You did. You rang while they standing at the door, shocked. So now it's going to be a lot harder to come in and get to you, because this, let's look at it one more time. This is why you've been undervalued. This is why you've been underrated, because you got a bunch of knights doing the grading. They can't judge king-like moves because they don't even know what king-like or queen-like moves are. They move outside of the castle. You know what I mean? So this is why. Some of y'all are in mismatch relationships. You're in mismatch partnerships. Let me tell you something. If you're the smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. Okay? If you're the best in the room, you're in the wrong room. You need to go in a room where there are people who are doing better than you, who got more money than you, more success than you, more knowledge than you, okay? So you can continuously grow. But this is, yeah, some of y'all were dealing with knights. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and let's wrap this up with a Vintage Wisdom Oracle card. Vintage Wisdom. Power. Because you got that. Again, I'm telling some of you ladies, you're so powerful in your energy. You can be the softiest, daintiest, feminine woman around, but your energy says, oh, that's a boss. Okay? And a lot of you guys are not only exuding power, but you're about to get even more power. Okay? The more power you exude, the more power you're going to manifest. And a lot of you guys just need to step into your power so that a lot of other things will start to take place. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you wrapped up with this. You wrapped up with this cycle. You get it now. You understand. You're moving forward, and you don't have to worry about a lot of these low vibrational energies. Okay, new levels, new levels, new levels. You did. So that is what I get for you, Leo. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your donations. I appreciate you all so much. And if you guys are not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you as one. You guys can also follow me on Instagram at Waterstar Vibes. Okay, so Leo, thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you all in your next video.